So, you've been talking to a guy. He seems cool, or at least interesting, and you're getting along great. Then one night, your phone buzzes at 10 p.m. He sent you a text. Only, he's not his usual funny, charming self. He's misspelling words, he's barely making sense, he's being weird and flirty. You're the recipient of a drunk text. I'm sure a million things are going through your head right now. He thinks about me when he gets drunk. Is that good? Am I just some booty call? Is this okay? What does it say about him that he's texted me drunk? What does it say about me? And most likely, how do I respond? I'm going to tell you how to respond to his drunk texts, how to make him stop if he's making you uncomfortable, and what to say to make sure everything goes smoothly. Hey ladies, I'm Amy North. I'm one of YouTube's top relationship coaches, and you better believe that I've had my fair share of drunk texts in the past. What did I do about it? I'm going to tell you exactly how to handle this sticky situation right now. If you're watching this video, you have questions. First off, what does it mean when he drunk texts you? Does he think you're easy? Does he have a drinking problem? Don't overthink it. It can really just mean that he was thinking about you. Drinking makes us more willing to reach out to people. It can be nice to know that he's thinking about you when you're not around and even when he's out having fun with friends. But this depends on what the texts are like. If what he's saying is creepy and makes you uncomfortable, then cut him loose. Not only does it show a lack of respect for you, but it's a window into what's in his mind. He's just keeping this stuff to himself most of the time. Flirting is fine, but if he makes things sexual out of nowhere, I'd seriously consider if he's worth your time. If it's just a few misspellings or a weird autocorrect, it's not a huge deal. So, what do you do when he sends you a drunk text? This is a question with a few different answers, depending on what the texts are like. Drunk texts are what you make of them. They can be a cute way to know that he's thinking about you, or something funny that you'll both laugh about later. With that in mind, I just talk to him like normal. Poke fun at him for being drunk. If you don't mind the text, but don't know how to talk to him when he's like this, that's okay too. Wait until the next morning and then hit him with something playful like, ha 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 ha, sounds like you were having fun last night. Or, I guess wine makes you think of me, LOL. These are pretty straightforward texts. But I don't have to tell you that texting can be tough and confusing at the best of times. Wondering how to get a guy to text you more? Trying to figure out how to respond to a tough text? How can you make him ask you out if you're just at the texting stage? The answers to all these questions and more are in my brand new video presentation. Go to attractiontext.com now for some powerful texting tips and tools. Drunk texting becomes a problem if it's happening all of the time. So, how much is too much? Well, if you're noticing a pattern, it might be time to nip it in the bud. Is he only reaching out to you when he's hammered? Have you only been talking a couple of days and he's already hitting you with a drunk text? Basically, if you're in a scenario where his drunk texts are making you lose respect for him or make you feel like he doesn't respect you, then that's a huge red flag. If you want to stop him from drunk texting you, then you can start by keeping your cool. Don't respond until the next morning. Drunk texting usually happens pretty late at night anyways. And if you're trying to get a point across, he's not going to be very perceptive when he's drunk out of his mind. There are a few ways to handle it. I'd say something like, I like talking to you better when you're sober. In the cold light of morning, he'll usually get that message loud and clear. If this doesn't stop him, some guys can be slow on the uptake, then maybe make a point not to respond to him for a few days after he drunk texts you. A lot of the time, this can be enough to curb the behavior. When is drunk texting a deal breaker? First, look at how serious this relationship is. If you two have only been on a couple of dates or not even really met each other yet, and he won't stop sending you messages under the influence, then I'd think seriously about moving on. This might be an indication of a bigger problem with alcohol, or at the very least, show you that he's inconsiderate. If this is your boyfriend, then it's a different issue. Continue to be firm with him and make it clear why you dislike it. Tell him in no uncertain terms, stop texting me when you're drunk. There are a few guys who won't get that message. Texting is tough, and we all need a little help sometimes. Go to attractiontext.com right now for another free video that will tell you the magic words to make any man aching to have you in his arms. These work on any guy, no matter your situation. They'll make him think about you all day long. Watch until the very end for my #1 tip to turn texting into a real relationship. So, there you have it. That's what drunk texting means, how to respond, and how to make it stop if it makes you uncomfortable. What's your take on drunk texting? Harmless or gross? What's the funniest drunk text you've ever received? Leave it in the comments below. I could use the laugh. Thanks for watching, ladies. Bye.